Lovers of truth, today I want to talk a little bit about ambition and how ambition can become one of the most dangerous traps in a person's life because it often disguises itself as purpose. The world praises ambition. People admire the one who sacrifices everything to climb higher, earn more, build more, become more, and prove more. From childhood, people are told that success is the answer. Work harder, push further, outperform everyone around you. Build a name for yourself. Yet very few stop long enough to ask where all the striving is actually leading them. You see, a person can spend their entire life climbing a ladder only to realize at the end that the ladder was leaning against the wrong wall. Ambition becomes dangerous when achievement replaces truth and identity becomes attached to performance. And the human heart slowly begins believing that value comes from accomplishment instead of from God. This creates a life where rest disappears because the soul feels pressure to constantly prove itself. Every achievement produces temporary satisfaction followed by another mountain to climb. One success creates the need for a greater success. One victory creates fear of losing what was gained. The soul becomes trapped inside an endless cycle of striving. This is why so many successful people remain internally exhausted. They reach goals they once dreamt about yet still feel restless. They gain influence yet feel fear, losing relevance. They gain wealth yet still feel empty. Ambition promises fulfillment while quietly feeding insecurity because no external accomplishment can heal an internal separation from God. The problem is not hard work or discipline or building something meaningful and great. God created people to create, to lead, to build, to cultivate, and to steward. But the danger begins when ambition becomes worship. The moment success becomes identity, failure becomes destruction. The moment status becomes worth, criticism becomes unbearable. The moment achievement becomes life, peace starts disappearing. You see, Jesus warned about gaining the whole world while losing your soul because he understood that external success can hide internal death. A person can look alive outwardly while slowly collapsing inwardly. And the world celebrates platforms, money, influence, beauty, and power, yet heaven looks at the condition of the heart. Ambition driven by pride says, I must become great so I can finally matter. But truth reveals that your value was never created by your achievements. Your value came from the God who created you in his image. So when ambition is surrendered to God, purpose becomes healthy because it is no longer rooted in ego, comparison, or fear. A person can work hard without being enslaved by success. Peace finally enters because identity is no longer attached to the outcome. And the world teaches people to chase greatness, but Christ teaches people to die to themselves so real life can begin. And strangely, the people who stop living for themselves often become the ones who finally walk in true purpose and freedom and peace and lasting fruit. This is 12